Working now.
Good. I was gonna say. The fuck?
I can see and hear.
Bet. Low power mode made the whole live turn off. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Scapular winning bad for Goata.
19, 20. I'm not sure what that is. Is that when your scap is like outside of your skin almost, where you can like fit fingers under it? I don't know what that is. 28 hinges. I'm not.
How can Goata help with baseball?
I used to have that when I was younger, so I'm not sure what caused that. Goata really helps with baseball players because the arm is super fragile, the elbow especially. So getting a really good Goata form.
I like the exercise, but how is this more natural than picking heavy weight up?
The getting closer to a Goata pitch form is going to help your elbow and shoulder stay a lot healthier than doing a bunch of backward. I'm not saying it's bad, but doing a bunch of backward wall tosses, doing a bunch of towel throws and shit. That's not going to actually help.
Adolf Hitler donated 9 niggers, stroke my dick,
Oh
fat
my
ass.
gosh.
Hitler donated 99 niggers, stroke my dick, fat ass, nigger, fat.
Bro, how does TikTok allow that? Oh, and I can't. Because I banned the like English shit, but I can't ban the Chinese shit. It's hard to ban because it's not in my language. But yeah, the comment about, what was the comment about? I forget. Oh, how is this more natural than picking up weight? So what Goata is this indigenous hunter-gatherer stuff. So a hunter-gatherer is going to rest on the ground for hours a day. They're going to be like this for hours per day. And how do you get up from the ground? You go into a lunge here. You go into a squat, deep squat. I can't do it too well. You go into a hinge. That's all this works. It's a squat, hinge, and lunge. That's the main three. A drop in is just a lunge. A bolt squat is just a squat. You're just mastering the behavior of inner ankle bone high as well, because a back squat or a trap bar deadlift, you can't really have inner ankle bone high behavior really to a T. Whereas on a board squat or a bolt squat, a hinge on a board, you can have that inner ankle bone high behavior. I forgot, I'm on the lunges right now, I think. Diddy blood Vance.
Is it better to stand with your knees locked or slightly bent?
Neither. So don't have them locked like this.
Lingquan Kanchenquan Quavius just banned the Russian Chinese ways to bad
And then
things.
don't have them bent. They're just in the middle. They're soft knees. So don't have them hyperextended or bent. Just in the middle.
I am watching in fetal position RN Spider-Man Goata.
Yes, sir.
How much is that board?
$60, I think, for the two of them. 4, 5. Thanks for the follow, dude. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 0,
4.99 and 49.99
0x1.
for the mat on TH site RN.
0,
My
X1 are
bro
pretty good.
skipped 6, so he didn't say 6 to 7.
I forgot what I'm on now. I think it's like 20 something. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
How can you
35.
do Goata without thinking about it? Because I think I would just forget when I am lifting.
38.
Got some barefoot shoes. 1,622,837,362,828.
You would
4,672,828,636,360.
so the working out helps you code it. That's where the board helps. It makes it really easy to set a bow and corner on the boards. So you think about it when you're working out. Then as you keep working out, over time it'll make it subconscious when you're playing your sport. Because think, if you're constantly ground resting in Goata, you're working out.
Why did you ban me?
You're working out in Goata. You do all this stuff in Goata.
Show me
You're eventually
side
going to beat
layouts.
Goata.
Why is your channel named this?
How can you do Goata? Oh, I think that's what I just answered. Thank you, Psych.
I love Docky at Hammer Toes.
Yeah, I had hammer toes. That's why the account is named that. I kind of named after knees over toes guy.
Bro Coves be keeping my toes close together.
I used to be ATG.
What's that?
I used to do
stretches to help leg mobility.
pretty much every rocker is going to do that.
My brother, why was I banned by the Goat Bands?
And then after you do rockers, you're pretty well set to do standing work, like what I'm about to do. So like the squats are going to get you.
Interior, what muscles look so overdeveloped? What are hammer toes and why are they gone now?
So this squat is
You
gonna
exterminated me because I said a list of numbers.
get you deeper into the squat, especially when you're holding weight, and that'll slowly unlock your deep squat. And then I forget the other questions. Yeah, I banned you because you were typing a bunch of numbers. Makes no sense.
Is that not heavy in the heels?
Nah, I'm really heavy on the outer blade of my foot right now, and through the ball of the foot. My heel's on the ground still.
What size shoes are you?
15, 19, 20.
What are hammer toes
Interior.
and how did you fix them?
So,
Big SHBP.
so I had hammer toes, and then I got surgery on the.
Should your heels be inside or
on this
outside
bone.
of your hips during
There's
child
pins.
rockers?
There's pins in them now. I shouldn't have got the surgery though. Not a good idea to get them. Not a good idea to get them removed like that.
Showering is Goata.
Yeah. I haven't showered all day. Best Goata in athletes nowadays. I think.
I meant, why are your interior quad muscles so developed?
I mean, they've been developed for a long time. My teardrop muscle is just. I used to do a lot of knee cave exercises. So this muscle here. I don't know.
Should your heels be inside or outside of your hips during child rockers?
I mean,
Jamar
ideally-
Chase was trained by a GOATA trainer in 12th grade.
You
What
want to
muscles do
aim.
you need to develop the most to have good Goata movement?
You want to aim to get the butt.
So they should MTV develop.
You want to get your butt inside the heels, ideally, by pointing your heels out as much as possible. But like ideally, that's what you want to get to. But
still do conventional lift and the Goata stuff.
this is good too, just getting your butt to your heels. But ideally, you want to get to a point where your heels are out so much, your ankles are so
What?
decompressed that your butt goes inside your heels.
Ew.
Yeah. I mean, it just takes longer to do conventional stuff. So I don't. If I'm training someone,
Can an 80-year-old, that's Anthony Davis Goata, become Ed Reed level Goata?
nah,
What does that
it's
help
too
with?
late. Too late in life to do that. I think you can get out of pain
How
and
often
stuff.
do you go live trying to learn Goata? Thank you,
Best
thank you, thank
Goata.
you.
So best Goata would be Zoe
The 16
Hobbs,
delayed.
and then worst would be
What
Anthony
muscles are
Davis.
best to develop for Goata movement?
Anthony Davis. Jamar Chase did train with Goata since probably 11th grade, or maybe it was probably younger than that. It was probably like 8th grade, but it wasn't really. He trained with Gary Scheffler, who did conventional stuff up until Jamar
What
Chase
muscles
got
are best
hurt.
to develop for Goata movement?
So Jamar Chase got hurt his junior year, maybe his senior year. He landed inner ankle and low, and the founder of Goata told Gary that he was going to get injured because he was inner ankle and low. And then Gary said, "Nah, I don't believe you." And then he got injured, and then after that, Gary started doing Goata stuff. So that's why like the Goata is popular or more popular now because Jamar Chase got hurt doing WOTA stuff. Yeah, hammer toes are pretty
How do
uncomfortable.
you know if you're doing foot tripod correct? Have you met
Well,
Gary?
I haven't, no. Just been on the phone with him. I go live every day. I didn't go live last night.
Is there an example of someone that got injured while doing Goata?
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can
get a corner, bro. I've tried for so long. My heel always just comes in.
yeah you can do Goata and still get injured. You gotta because I could when I started Goata, my foot would hurt. I mean, I
Maybe
was
I
doing it.
still don't know.
I was doing it wrong, but you can train Goata and still be really WOTA and get hurt in the WOTA pattern. But that's why you gotta be Goata, and then also on top of that, train it to some degree to be basically out of the woods of a non-contact injury. And then someone said,
How do you know if you're doing foot tripod correct?
so yeah, foot tripod. So the boards help with that because the board is going to automatically pressurize more this outer blade of the foot. But if you're on flat ground, just make sure the big toe pad stays down. So make sure this big toe pad is down and not popped up when you're doing stuff. And then make sure the outer blade is getting the most pressure. So it's kind of it's hard to feel it really. That's why the boards kind of help. But just make sure the big toe pad stays down.
Can you give me a full leg workout to do I am going gym in like 1 hour?
What should you do to work out legs if squats are bad?
Why do my heels flick out on a
Well,
jumper, but when I do a max jump, then flick in?
someone said their corner was struggling. So if you try so I would like to know, DM me on what you've been doing if your corner still struggles because I struggled with the corner as well. Like that was kind of my main struggle. I still struggle with it, but it's I got it now. I can corner now better than I did. But yeah, heels. If your heels flick in, that means you probably have a bad corner. When you
How were you doing Goata wrong at first when your feet would hurt?
yeah, good question. I just looked at Instagram for go to work. And they don't really explain it too well on Instagram. So
West corner.
I would pop my big toe pad up, and I don't know if I broke my cuboid bone, but I damaged my cuboid ligament or something, a ligament in the foot on the outside edge of the foot because I wouldn't have my big toe pad down. I was literally rolling my ankle every time I would step and run. The corner is after the bow, so you set a bow here
Do you got a course I can look
On the
at or
right.
something?
on the right. Here is a bow. Then after the bow
You baseball
loads,
players need to do goats as well.
you release
Thank
the
you,
corner.
thank you.
So the corner is just the close of the bow. So you bow and then corner. The kneecap will point in. The heel will point away. So every time You load. Every time you release, you should corner. The kneecap will point in from where it started. So if you're in a wide stance, you would still corner. You would still, like, if you're in a wide stance here, you would still corner. If you're going to go this way, kneecap will point in, hip will close. On the load, you're trying to just load out, your hip will open. Hip and ankle will open, ideally. I can't explain it too well because I only have this much room to work with, so it's easier to just look at my page to figure out a corner. I can't mention, I got a warning from TikTok because I was saying to go to my bio for stuff. So I can't say go to my bio anymore. But maybe going to my bio will help figure out if there's a course. The North Sentinelese tribes are Goata. The Zoe tribe in the Brazilian Amazon rainforest are Goata. And one other one I saw today in Africa, I forget the name of them. The tall tribe in Africa is decent. Their running form's Goata. My feet don't hurt anymore, no.
What do chairs do I know tight shoes make your toe mobility worse?
The baby rockers,
Is
the
it bad
child
to have your
rockers,
knees going straight instead of bowed?
well, on a loading
So
phase,
you would say Goata is a natural human aspect.
Yeah, if a person is born into a forest and you're not forcing them into a chair, you're not going to force them into a a man-made sitting obstacle. They're going to be Goata because they're just going to rest how they were in fetal. They're in the womb, all in fetal position. So they're going to get out of the womb and then rest like this in fetal position, basically, Seiza or crisscross. And resting in those two positions is going to make you Goata. They're going to crawl, which is Goata. Crawling is Goata. The rockers, they do rockers before they crawl. So a baby is going to just do this before they crawl. They're just going to do this to gain the strength to crawl because they don't have the strength to like pick up a leg yet. So they're just going to rock. So that's why you do the rockers before you start Goata. Or that is Goata, but you do the rockers before you start crawling.
What does GOTA stand for?
Greatest of all
Goata
time
bounce
actions.
workouts?
I am 25. Is it too late for me to be Goata?
No,
Are you training KD?
no. He just asked for some groundwork in September.
Are you playing this SCN?
Yeah.
What occupation should you do if you want to be most Goata?
I think
Can you explain Goata for me?
I like the national
What's the
park.
benefits of GOTA?
Those national park members, they can be Goata because they're just walking all day, basically. They're walking and resting all day. You don't need to be in a chair for that. I don't know. KD hasn't gotten more Goata. I don't know if he
That's
continued
crazy.
it.
You got messaged by KD. Congrats.
Yeah,
Roadrunning
he
is
would,
very Goata.
KD would have
Thanks
to do
for
a
doing
lot
all
of Goata
this,
work.
bro. It's gonna pay off for you.
KD would have to do a lot of work to
Extreme
become
Clips injury
Goata.
prevention. Can you explain Goata?
KD asked for groundwork.
I'm
If I do
21.
lunges,
Yeah.
do I have to align my toes, then kneecap out?
Does
Lunges?
GOATA help athleticism
Yeah.
or just prevent injury?
It helps
Is
prevent.
construction Goata?
It helps
That
prevent
green paint's
durability.
rude.
What makes people a
'Cause
bad Goata?
I'm 21.
Does GOATA help athleticism or just prevent injury?
If you're training to prevent injury, you're going to get more
How can I
athletic
make my foot
if you're
arch
also
big when
doing
I have flat feet?
plyometrics.
Doesn't your Goata feet hurt those injuries, man?
But here's the lunge here. So
When I go to the NFL, we must buy you unlimited raw
on the
milk
lunge,
and milk.
on the boards especially,
Pain in the back
it'll
of
make
the
it easy to get your
over 100%.
bow. So you go down, and your bow sets, kneecap is outside the foot, my head is over the foot, and you stand up, you're back to neutral. Just do this.
What year would I need to start goats?
Bow, not, so you're just bowing, front leg, back leg's in a corner,
Usually have better got
and you just turn the weight to the side if you have a weight. And if you, before you do weighted, do it on a wall so that you'll have a wall in front of you, and you'll hold onto the wall opposite hand
right side of my knee after we land.
for balance.
One month-
And as you get more advanced, you can go
Normal
weighted,
people are black
and then
pipe,
you can eventually get your
usually
heel,
have better Goata.
floating heel, so you can have the heel lifted up here to challenge your balance. I'm kind of fatigued right now, so I'm not going to do it. But just make sure your foot's straight.
You can do Malasana.
Next week I am getting an assessment from you, my God.
Chest,
Cannot knee people get Goata?
chest, knee,
Can you dunk
back
me
kneecap,
standing vertical?
all point to this same direction.
Can you drive a manual car and beat Goata? What if you were getting head
Yeah.
while driving?
What is the best exercise to do for pain in the top of the kneecap?
Our trip jumps Goata.
Advocacy movement
What
to
does
know
this
that.
do?
You're just coating the
Right
bow.
side of my knee after rear landing. Over 1 month.
I think it's 20. Yeah. You're just coating a bow.
His facial training gesture and his Alexander McCann technique Goata.
Fascist
For jumpers,
gesture.
Goata?
And you
Oh.
done standing vertical.
Yeah, I can do it on 1 foot too. But I'm also pretty tall, so it helps with that. You can see the
Pain in
back
backside of my knee after rear landing. Over 1 month of discomfort. What to do?
back heel away, back foot in a toe tuck here, kneecap.
So are you emphasizing
Kneecap pointing in.
inward hip spiral?
Yeah. So you're just loading you're loading the inward spiral by loading out.
Post the done thing highlights one day.
I mean, there's one on YouTube.
Goata.
Cookie King is so Voda.
If they're an advantage of being pigeon-toed like the kid you posted,
Mm,
Agree with McCann Alexander technique with John Mazzolero.
I think pigeon toed is better than crooked footed or duck footed, but I don't think it's a good thing long term. It's not efficient. You want your foot straight, second toe straight, because that's going to give the arch. If you have second toe straight, that's a perfect half dome arch. Your foot's able to roll. Your foot's able to roll off smoothly. You're able to get the bow in corner. The bow sets out. The corner sets in. If you're pigeon toed here, the bow isn't as big. The bow isn't as big, and you're not going to get a corner very well.
He lives with John Massawero, conscious guidance and control.
How do you think people become pigeon-toed?
I think
Agree with orthodontist.
I think people become pigeon toed because they don't get enough
I go
bow
to
work
take a
in,
shit
like
at bar.
crisscross.
How are your ankles smaller than your wrists?
LCL great.
Side of my knee after rear landing.
My coach is also pigeon toed. I think you can get hip injuries. If you get hip injuries, you'll get pigeon toed maybe.
Are you familiar with conscious guidance and control?
I'm not. Conscious guidance control.
There's something else with being late either.
Bro, you are him. Thanks for answering all our stupid questions.
Yeah, I was pretty lanky. Well, I'm lanky and pretty weak, and that kind of helped with that.
Does only affect lower body.
No, there's upper body stuff too. I'll do it real quick actually. So upper body, I'm gonna do the shoulder series right now.
I'm a Mavs fan. Why do you think AD's so injury prone?
He's super Woda.
You da real art.
He's super
His
Woda.
construction Goata. What should I do for turf toe?
Turf toe,
You
more
are
toe to
real
rockers.
Goata.
More toe to rockers. Lots of knee elevation to start. Lots of knee elevation. You don't want to mess around with that injury. That's a pretty painful injury to have. So on the shoulder series.
His construction Goata.
Depends on how
His
you do
built
it.
is Goata.
So if you're going through the
How do I
shoulder
become
series,
level 2 Goata?
if you're going through the shoulder series,
What is turf toe?
something like that. Isn't it when you're under, when this muscle here gets torn? I think it's super
Are you
painful. I've
familiar
never
with
had it.
Del Sarte, Alexander, Visoro, you on YouTube?
I'm not.
His His chin, he's Goata. His knee came and went numb. Under big toe.
He has a good corner. He's pre-cornered. Yeah. Look, you. Super athletic. Gosh, I can't really do it too well in here. Just raise it. Ooh. That should be good. But
What Goata exercises for groin strains?
shoulder series here.
Overuse, I play defensive back all the breaks in running out of, and it's always negative.
You just go through thumbs up, shoulders back, elbows locked out. Just doing 10 of them. Just 10
Why do
smaller
you not
ones.
making V1?
3, 4, 5. Hopefully someday. 8, 9, 10, and thumbs down. Now,
Does Goata address skeletal
Four.
problems causing weight imbalances on launch and explosive movements?
with 10 of these.
Sprained ankle a few months ago, and now that knee cave's in a tiny bit now.
6, 7.
Bro, on that I just do it in toe tuck. I can't do it in Caesar while being balanced.
And then
Is sitting down to pee
against
Goata?
the temple here, you're just going back and then you're going here.
Does Goata address skeletal problems causing weight imbalances on launch and explosive movements?
I mean, that's just a weird, like, I like all questions, but there's a lot of factors that are going to play into that. There's 10 of these as well. I think it's 7.
At Streamclips Bro, what does that even mean?
10 sets
Nine.
of gesture.
Is
Yeah.
sitting down to pee Goata?
And no. And then take your band, a pretty light band. Just do 10 full parts. 10 of these. Keep that butt back, head forward. Your butt should be on fire pretty much.
At Streamclips, 10 sets of meat riding.
8, 9, 10, then go forward back.
At Art 7
Big
9 at
circles.
LMAO.
2,
Hi.
Keep up the good work.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Is
Seven.
shaving pubes Goata?
8, no, 9, 10. And then for the last one, just do 10 pull parts on the backside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If my knee doesn't fully extend to get the most pop on my jump, what is best to do?
Is waiting ball here Goata?
What
No,
does
no.
this help with besides shoulders?
It's just the overall back chain exercise. So right now, this, like these two muscles right here are on
Is
fire.
Tucker DeVries Goata?
These two muscles right here are on fire. My whole butt hurts. Or it doesn't like hurt, it's just like, it is really active right there. Hamstring. And you're in the heel, you're in the Seiza position. Heel away. And your shoulder. This works the
What
bow.
Goata exercises for groin strains?
So thumb up is
I think
the
Mia
bow.
Khalifa would be good at child rockers.
This is the bow here, and the corner is the thumb down. So you go through your bow and corner, bow corner, bow corner, bow corner, bow corner, bow corner. You're just working that bow and corner. And here, just working the bow, corner, bow. Just get your back of your
Type of thing you see you doing after getting cheated on.
back of your shoulder. This gets hella work there. Get
There's a bow and
Dude.
corner for upper body.
Tucker DeVries is not Goata. He was
Or
pretty
the
Goata.
Rothschild Goata?
He was kind of Goata in high school. He never had a bow. He lost his corner though. I saw a video of him. On a false step a few games ago, and he was.
Tiger Woods Goata?
It was an inner ankle with a little false step. Not good for the Achilles. Tiger Woods is not Goata. He has a straight
I
foot
think
walk. though.
Lucas is Goata.
Tiger Woods had a straight foot walk when he was younger, and then lost it. He was a big weight room advocate.
Is finesse drive good? I want her health advice.
No.
Is Michael Jordan 10 out of 10 Goata?
You're putting, that's the oil you put in your hair, right? You're just stressing out your hair, your scalp, and just getting more blood flow to it. So I wouldn't, like, anything that stresses out your
Is John
skin
Jones
isn't
Goata?
Michael Jordan's like a 9 out of 10 Goata. John
Hi,
Jones
my name is Carmen Winstead.
John
Is
Jones
sleeping without a bed Goda?
No, it's a DHT blocker pill. Can go to increase your heart.
oh yeah. I wouldn't recommend taking it, but yeah, I wouldn't try to block your
Is
testosterone.
Zaza Goda.
Is sleeping
John
without a bed
Jones.
Goda.
John Jones is not Goata.
What is Michael Jordan lacking to be 10 out of 10?
He likes to be on the
Are
corner.
you familiar
so
with Ogenus Bonder Planets, the goat?
if you watch Michael Jordan run, jog especially, his heels kind of come in. Well,
I am the same as
what's-
MJ, very flattered.
what's weird about Jordan is
Is being homeless and sleeping on the city floors Goda?
when he would go full
Is
speed.
GOATA viable for someone with a structural deformity in the legs, e.g. tibial torsion, knee valgus?
When he would go full speed, you would still get a little corner. So when you look at Michael Jordan jump, that corner would be really good. But then when he would like jog and stuff, he would kind of lose the corner a bit. And then some of his walking clips.
It's like he only corners when he jumps.
Some of his walking clips aren't the best. And then obviously he had that flat foot injury, non-contact when he was younger.
MJ also reportedly went to Diddy parties for go-to practice with experienced child rockers.
What's your thoughts on college programs adding Goda movement to their training regimens?
I think it's good.
Why did I just tear my Achilles?
Is Price Sandford
I
Goda?
wouldn't. I think his teammates probably touching that. But I know one of the Nebraska fans was like
Can Goda fix flatfoot?
Nebraska players. So the Goda can help fix your knee valgus. So a
Was
lot of
Jeffrey Epstein Goda?
just
He doesn't have any legs.
if your knee is caved in permanently, you got to do more bow hip stretches. So get in that bow position here. It's gonna kind of open up your hip and ankle, because your hip and ankle are like closed off here. So you're like this. I would assume knee valgus. Your ankle's pretty collapsed and your knees coming in here. So you gotta open up. This outside part of your leg here. Get that foot uncollapsed, so the knee goes back into alignment here. So it takes a lot of work, but you can do it because the muscles will help kind of pull your bones back into alignment. So a lot of bow hip stretches here, hold in here, bow hip stretch. And once you get good at that, once you get your outside part of your leg unlocked, you can lift that back leg up and go into a rocker here. Just coating that bow to get you out of the knee cave position. Long jump can be Goda, yeah.
Play squat.
Are shin splints due to bad goats?
Did her feet widen from lack of tight shoes? Can basketball shoes impact?
How do you differentiate knee collapse from regular hip internal rotation?
Is it possible to turn Goda
If you're loading.
born with knock knees?
If you're loading,
Are shin
And
splints
your-
due to bad Goda?
if you
Is
load,
sleeping without a bed Goda?
Can Goda
So-
repair Stephen Hawkins?
no. If you load here and your knee caves in, that wouldn't be natural. But if you load and you load out, that's natural. But then you're gonna release with it in. So it's all with the timing. It's the behavior of it. So if you're behaving with knee cave as you load, that's not good internal rotation. But if your hip is internally rotating as you release, that'd be a good internal rotation. For I don't explain that stuff too good, but
You hoop bro.
yeah.
Where do you buy the Goda sunglasses? Is it
Goda.
possible to turn Goda if you were born with knock knees?
Go to
Is
shop.com.
sleeping without a bed Goda?
Does Micah need
Yeah.
better Goda movement?
Yeah, Micah Parsons is pretty Woda.
Are shin splints due to bad Goda?
My back
Yeah.
hurts from wrestling. BJJ.
Is it possible
Yeah.
to turn Goda if you were born with knock knees?
Yeah.
Every Spacey Goata.
Not really.
Why haven't more people found out about Goata? Thoughts on duck-footed athletes?
Mostly,
Held my shin splints.
mostly LeBron is holding Goata back.
You need things
Shin
possible to do
splints.
strength training, like THP.
Okay.
But GOATA
I'd have to see your
dominates with
movement.
power training.
I'd have to see your movement to know,
I do it to help my shin splints.
but your inner ankle bone is probably
How's LeBron
collapsing.
holding Goata back?
Your inner ankle bone is probably collapsing, and
Do
you gotta get that
know NBA
unclasped.
players who train Goata?
Mm.
LeBron is the only one left, but if he gets injured, they'll say it's 'cause he's
Yeah.
40.
Well, LeBron holds it back because he's a pretty durable player. He's known as a very durable player.
Although LeBron has had minor injuries, no major injuries in 20 plus years being Goata is crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, because it's like you got this one player that's defining, like, that people think is gonna debunk Goata, but it's like it's one player. It just happens to be the greatest player of all time. People found. Yeah, and then if he tears his ACL or tears his Achilles, they'll say it's because he's 40. Yeah. Go to Safari and look up inner ankle bone low, or search up on TikTok. It should be up, inner ankle bone low. Just search up this. Or I have my computer with me. I'll just look it up right now. Inner ankle bone low versus inner ankle bone high. Oh, here we go. So this is an unclasped foot versus a collapsed foot, or a collapsed ankle. So what to be mindful of here is the guy in the red shoes, the red spikes, his big toe pad is still down. So it doesn't mean to supinate. It doesn't mean to roll your ankle. That's not what inner ankle bone high is. And this would be a collapsed foot right here. So super heavy on the inside edge of her foot, or his, her, I don't know what that is. But there's obviously a male, but inner ankle bone is high. So you get the unclasped foot by doing a lot of groundwork. So doing a lot of stuff where you are doing a lot of rockers. You start with rockers, basically. A lot of rockers, and you go to toe tuck, bow hip stretch, the more advanced stuff like half kneeling. Then you get to the squats on the wall, and then weighted, hinges in the wall, and weighted, lunges in the wall, and then weighted. You go into the bolt squat and the drop in to finalize it, basically. And Jamal Charles is not Goata. I mean, I had his jersey when I was younger. The child rockers, I went over it earlier. For some reason TikTok doesn't let me reference my bio, but there's videos on YouTube and on TikTok of the child rockers. Just look up child rockers, hammer toes, bro. So Paul
My
George.
patellar tendonitis keeps coming back despite being Goata.
So Paul George had pretty good Goata when he was before his major injury, but he still couldn't really set a bow too well. But his corner is still pretty decent. Yeah, before his major injury, he had pretty good movement.
Who is the Goata teacher?
I mean, the Goata teacher his name is Ricky Stanzi. He played football at Iowa, Kansas City Chiefs, and a few other teams. He does all the Goata education stuff.
How to get tight Achilles to jump higher.
That's not really something I focus on.
Who has
Yes,
the
sir, Ian.
best corner in the NBA or runner?
The best corner in the NBA,
Is there people who think Goata is cap?
Mikal Bridges.
Is it normal to have one foot that has a bigger bow?
Yeah, no, that's normal. Or one column. My left column can set a better bow. Am I right?
What is bow? How to stop
Bow
foot tears.
is when the kneecap points out. So kneecap points out over the foot.
Is Mikal Bridges or Shy better Goata?
Hip and ankle are open. And then as you load, that bow gets bigger. Slant board's about 2 fist foot distance. I'd say Mikal Bridges is better Goata. They're pretty much the same, I think. About 7 out of 10s. Mikal's probably an 8. But Mikal's probably a 7 or 8. SGA's probably a 7. So you don't have to use wall support.
Who's 10 out of 10 Goata? How tall are you and how tall are your parents?
Do podiatrists support Goata?
Is a podiatrist a foot doctor? Or a foot?
But he has
like
a good
a
bow,
shoe?
but my right foot is bow-legged somehow.
Stephon Castle is better than
Best
Mikal Bridges.
exercise for IABL.
Because Mikal Bridges
Yes.
doesn't have a great bow.
My right hip is very externally rotated, so I MY feet point outwards. What should I do?
I'm 6'7", 6'8". My parents are 5'11" and 5'6".
How come some NBA players sit in chairs a lot and it's still Goata? Does GOATA change your shin shape?
Once you have the Goata
Damn bro, WTF.
through high school and through college, it's pretty hard to lose it. So Michael Jordan, for example,
What do you did to get
went his whole
so
career
tall?
How to fix crooked
and still had
fit.
straight feet.
At
That's pretty hard to lose
Smayan
once you get
_
to a certain age.
SNBA players train every day?
Goata doesn't change your shin shape unless it's really malformed.
Yo, I am
It can help that.
511,495 pounds. What should I do to lose some weight? My knee hurts in CISA. What do I do?
More
What's the
padding.
most important part of Goata?
Most
Who's
important
the
part is inner
Raven
ankle bone high.
Safety that is GOATA, and he is the most GOATA athlete ever.
If you
Reed.
jump 1 foot, knee cave in, is that injury prone?
Yeah, you want to still load with a bow on the 1 foot. It won't be as big because you're not going to bend your leg as
Is
much.
the curve in back bad when you get to the bottom of a squat?
How is
I think you're talking
Michael
about
Jordan Goata if
a-
he weight trained every day?
Talk about I forgot the name of it.
Is it normal to have knee pain for
But-
Goata beginner?
You want to have your hips kind of tuck a little bit under on the squat. Not fully under. You don't want to have them tuck fully under your ribs. The hips will still stay back. But they will tuck a bit under on the deep on
What
the
exercises to promote inside
very
ankle bone
deep
high?
part of the squat. So Jordan didn't start lifting until
Ed Reed or Stephon Castle?
Jordan didn't start lifting until like 1989, which is when that dude came in. That trainer, the Goata trainer came in. I think kind of messed him up, but
Just go to lift weights.
I mean, if you're already Goata, then maybe knee pain is normal. But if you don't, if you didn't already have knee
Why
pain
might
and you
the
start
ankles
Goata and you have knee
hurting
pain, it's
during
not normal.
rockers?
That shouldn't happen.
Is the curve in back bad when you
Ed
get
Reed
to the
is better
bottom of
than
a squat?
Ed Reed's better than Stephon Castle. Better corner.
MV.
Ankles may hurt. I wouldn't go past like a 3 out of 10 on the pain scale.
Explain difference between Woden and Goata, please.
I can't really explain it. I can just show it though.
I got flat foot. How'd I train Goata movement M?
So a Goata, you cave in.
Do you ever have crooked feet?
Yeah, sometimes. So notice when he loads, his inner ankle bone collapses low. So look at this left leg. His kneecap points in, His foot is crooked. His kneecap is pointing inside the foot when he loads. Inner ankle bones are low. I don't know what the hell's video is. It's a terrible video that I made, but then a Goata would have their Huh. I don't know how I came across this. Oh, this is actually, I don't know how I found this so quick, but here we go. So a Goata would be inner ankle bones stay high. So watch this left leg here. So this inner ankle bone right here, it stays high the entire time. It doesn't collapse low. Kneecap points out, side the foot, and he releases, and then his kneecaps kind of point in, heels trail away. That'd be, all right, I'm gonna end it there. If you struggle on a corner, do more rocker flies and hinges. It's on YouTube. Yeah, Allen Iverson is Goata, so he was shifty.